Hi everyone, this tutorial is going to be for the JW Broadcasting song Our Joy Eternally, which is being used widely in the 2020 regional convention. So some of you have requested this song, and it's not one that I normally play. So just try to work up something for you. This is not an easy song, so I'll let you know right off the bat. Some of the chords are pretty challenging. But let's get into it and see how far we get. And I'm learning this as well at the same time. So let's see what we can do with this. So the chords that we're going to need, and by the way, I'll include a link in the description below to the music sheet. I wrote out the music sheet for the ukulele on guitar tabs. So as usual, I'll include a link in the description to that. Some of the chords that you put on guitar tabs that we normally use, I normally use, their description or the way that the chords are described in the chord diagram on guitar tabs, it's not the same as I play them. So I'll try to just show you how I play the chords. So anyway, the chords that you're going to need for this is in the key of D, and so you're going to play your D major. D major is your first chord, and that's right there in the beginning. That that intro that goes. Let's see if I can get it queued up here. So that first, you can hear that matching there, and then it goes to G minor. So our intro chords, G minor is just your normal G minor there. Next we have B flat. It's just your standard B flat. Nothing special about that. Next we have our F chord. Standard, nothing special about that. Next I have A minor 7, and you'll see on guitar tabs it's just open, and you can play it open, but I think it sounds much better played like this. So 2nd fret of your G and 3rd fret of your A string. So A minor 7. Then we have E flat. So in this case, E flat is played like just a standard E flat. We'll play the E flat a little different at another spot in the chorus, but we'll get to that later. And then C sus4. So C sus4, that's a typical C sus4, but we're not going to play it like that in this case. We're going to play it from the 2nd fret, the 1st fret of your E, so that's your F note, to the G. We're going to hammer onto the G. So you can hear how that is going to play in there. So, and then F sus4, that's this one that was tied in there. So that one's played by barring the first, the A and the E strings on the 1st fret, and then you add your ring finger to the 3rd fret of your G string, and that gives you the F sus4. It's also in some other diagrams written out as a C sus4, but anyway. So that's the F sus4, and then C, we're going to play it like this and like this. So just like your B flat, your B moving up to C. So we'll play it as C here, and we'll also play it as C in some instances, you'll see. No pun intended. And then D minor. So D minor is your standard D minor. And then we have A sus4, which is just your normal A sus4. So we will be playing that going from D minor to A sus4 conveniently. And then A minor is going to be played like this, but it's also going to be played up here. I think I listed that as an A minor 7 actually. But anyway, we're going to play it up here as well. So just like your G minor, A minor. And that is it as far as the normal chords go. Other than that, I think we do have one instance where I have, let's see, where did I put that? I have a D minor add 6. So what's a D minor add 6? So D minor add 6 is you're going to play just like your, what was that? F sus4, bar the first, fret, your E and A strings, and then you're going to do the same but the second fret of your C and G. So it's a little bit of a tricky one to play. You can play it like that or play it like this. I don't know how else you would play that. I guess you could sort of play it like that too if bending the finger is tough for you. That first digit. It's important to make that first digit nice and flexible so that you can do those barrings. So that is called D minor add 6. So those are all the chords I think that you're going to need to be able to get through this song. So you can head over to Guitar Tabs, print out that sheet, and then continue on from here, how we actually play this. So let's back this track back up and hear how we get into the intro. Let's start this off here. All right, so for playing that intro, let's get this a little bit closer so you can see. We're just doing a picking pattern like that to get it started. Now, you don't have to play it like that. I think it sounds kind of nice. You know, this song isn't made for ukulele, obviously. It's made for like big choir, orchestra type of song. Sound, and so to tone it down for the ukulele, you have to make some variations, and I think that's a nice way to start it. You can also just do your strum down if you're more of a beginner. And then get right into it. Now for playing this first verse, I like to go an inside out pattern. That was the wrong tune, but anyway. So the way you do that is inside out is just plucking down. So the inside strings, C, E. So you're rotating in between the inner strings and the outer strings. All right, so just copy that that rhythm if you want to go with that. So I use that for the first verse there. And then for the next chord, for the F, your hands prepared to land in C. Same pattern. A minor 7. went right into B flat, brought joy to your heart. G minor, E flat, C sus4. Okay, for this is one chord variation here. So we're playing the C sus4 here. So C, we could play our C like this, right? B flat, B, C. This is going to be just like the C. So you're going to bar that third fret of your A and E strings, but you're going to take your ring finger and bar the G and the C strings as well to give you that C sus4 up here. So brought joy to your heart, E flat, and then C sus4. And that's how you end that. And then there is joy. So that's coming down here. So we're starting off F note there. So the first fret of our E string and hammering onto the G. Third fret. So there is joy. There is joy. And then you have to go right into that F sus4. And then pick up on the A, open A string. So, and then F, back onto the G. So, then you're going to do the, you're going to bar, or you're going to hit the first fret of your A string there. So, and play the F note again. So that's how that F sus4, F, F sus4, F, that's how that's going if you want to play the chord melody version. If you don't, you can just strum it. Going back and forth between the F sus4 and the F. But if you want that chord melody to ring out, that's how you play that. In the message of the salvation, second line of the chorus, you start off the same way. First fret of the E string and hammering back onto the G. And then play it down. In the message. And then pluck up on that E string with your finger on the G note. And so in the message of, for that one, of, you're not going to play the bottom, the A string. So, and then pluck back up and play all the way down with just your F note there, playing that chord. I don't know what that chord is called, but so we'll go back to the in the message of salvation. You pluck up on that on the last one, salvation, and then same way we're going to start for the and the paradise to come, and this time we're going to pull off of that F note after we pluck it up the E string. You can hear that, and the pair, and the, and then we're gonna go into our D minor here, D minor shape, but we're just gonna hold down the A sus shape. We're not gonna put our pointer finger on there. That's gonna be held up. So, and we're just gonna pluck up on these two top strings here. Let's see if I can get that focused in a little bit better. So you're plucking up on your G and your C string. And then you're going to move down to your C and your E strings. So, and then you're going to put that pointer finger back down on your D minor. So you get that? So the top two, the middle two, put your pointer down. You're still on your middle two. So, and then we're going to put our pinky on the G note again, 3rd fret of your E. And you can strum that if you'd like. And we're going to play our B. So we're counting this, we're calling this E flat. And then B flat, C. So let's play what we got of the chorus so far. And that line, and the paradise to come, I like to go like that. It really lets the melody sing out, and you add a few little extra notes in there. Let's see, but to have your love forever, same thing, going right back to that. Right there where we left off, but to finish this out, our joy eternally, we have to go to this B flat up here. So we're not going to go down here. We're going, see, we're already up at the C here, so we might as well just move it up to this B flat. To play this B flat, you're borrowing your 5th fret, middle finger comes to the E string there. And that is the 6th fret of your E string. And your ring finger goes up to the top to the G string there. That's the 7th fret of the G. You can hear that. Our joy. So see, our joy. And you can actually go, our joy. So you can hear that hit if you pluck while you're borrowing this, and before you actually go into this, play the chord, you can pluck down on the C string, so that would be the 5th fret there. And then we're going to go down to A minor, this A minor, and we're going to hammer down on the G and end up with F. So and then it goes right into a little instrumental section, and you play that exactly like the chorus. You're just repeating it again. Except the line fades out, it kind of transitions back into the 2nd verse. So to play that last line, you're going to go. We're familiar with that, but then you go back to the D minor and you play that, and then back to D. That takes you back to the beginning. And then same picking pattern. All right. Wow, this video is going to be long. It's already 20 minutes. Sorry. Try to speed things up here. Let's go for the bridge. So everything else in this song is the same. It just repeats itself. The only difference is after the 2nd verse, you have this little instrumental portion that the song goes. So the way to play that is you play your F up here, F, and then right into that B flat. Did I say B minor before for that? Anyway, this is a B flat. So let's see, and then A minor. It's here. So this is G minor. So A minor to B minor, and this A minor to D minor. To that D minor add 6. And then this joy could not be ours. So for this one, you can either find those melody notes that make it sing out, or you can just play this joy. So B flat. This joy could not be ours without the gift of your son. Like that, you can just strum it. His video is already getting too long, so I'm not going to go into the chord melody picking of this. But anyway, you can figure that out if you want to. So that's pretty much it for this song. What I'm going to do is, once I get this down a little bit smooth myself playing it, I'll make a video just to play through, kind of a play along, and then that'll give more of a pattern to how I play this song. It's a long song, and I'm sorry that this explanation has gone on for so long. But anyway, just make this your own, have fun with it, and I hope this gives you at least an outline, a pattern to be able to play this song, especially during the regional convention season now. Have fun. Bye.